I once had this new loan officer's assistant I was training send a client a 5% down option to a client when I realized that it was a jumbo loan and we didn't have a jumbo 5% down option for him. So I had to quickly scramble, tell them to delete the email. It was the wrong estimate attached. And let's just say it made it difficult because the client now wanted to put less down than the 10 to 20% down option that we had for them. But even that wasn't as bad as the 5 common mistakes that keep many loan officers, mortgage broker owners stuck and unsuccessful. So if you want to hear them and not do them, keep watching. Hey collaborators, what's up? It's Megan and I'm feeling a little bit adventurous today. So lately I've been seeing a lot of people making comments in Facebook groups, online, should I call them complaints, by loan officers, mortgage brokers about challenges that they're facing. In case you don't know me well, I like to be really direct. I like to keep it real. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you some of the hard truths about making it as a mortgage broker owner. And yes, some of these might be hard to hear. They might hurt a little, but this isn't to call anybody out or make you feel bad if you're guilty of any of these things. In the beginning, it's all new, it's all scary, and it can be really easy to fall into the traps. I know that I've done it before, and I want nothing more than to see you succeed. That is why I started the lab community and I created CoLab's lending mortgage broker community and franchise where loan officers can become broker owners while still getting the support and the collaboration that everyone loves at the bigger retail lenders. Please take this video as just a little loving kick in the butt to help you be better and understand the mistakes that are likely keeping you and your income capped at a certain level while you're working your butt off and not seeing the results. So spinning your wheels is the fastest way to feel burned out and usually results in making less money than you're worth and that you want to be making. So in this video, I'm going to share some common traps that you might be falling into and then some mindset shifts, reframes to help you get to the next level. So let's dive in. Trap number 1, the shortcut slowdown. So this is a big one. Everybody wants to be the top dog. Everyone wants to open their own brokerage or have a team doing their work for them. They want to get rich as fast as possible, right? Everyone wants the easy button. Everyone wants to go to sleep tonight and wake up tomorrow, be richer, super successful, working with their dream clients and referral partners. So we do everything we can to find the shortcuts. Instead of reading the books, we read summaries of the books. Instead of taking the course or membership, we browse Reddit. Instead of doing the work and learning how to set expectations, we just get frustrated when our clients and our agents have their own expectations. No one ever said that becoming a mortgage broker owner or building the business of your dreams is an overnight thing. If you think it is, your expectations need a little bit of a reality check or you just need to watch this whole video. And honestly, the cold truth is that in that time that you're spending searching for the magic button, you could get way further ahead by just doing the uncomfortable work. Yes, your search for shortcuts is slowing you down, and instead use that time and effort to go deeper past the surface and dig into the good stuff. You have to go through an audit and get slapped on the wrist before you can know how to be compliant. So read the books, take the courses, network at events, put yourself out there, join a loan officer community, mortgage broker community, get support and guidance, hire the coach. And what's amazing is that if you do all these things, you can become a great mortgage broker owner faster than almost any other traditional path. I have a broker owner who has gone from $10,000 a month to about $50,000 a month in as little as 6 months to a year. But it's because they did the work. They invested time, money, and energy into understanding good marketing, understanding how to qualify borrowers. They took the time to research and learn new loan options as a broker. They hired team members when it was really uncomfortable, and they did all the things that make you a highly paid mortgage broker. And they did it right here. If you're not already part of the crew, you know what to do. Make sure you check out the CoLab community and make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of the videos. Now, let's talk about trap number 2. I call it the DIY delay. It's a common mistake. This was me for a really, really long time. I never had guidance or a coach for the first 9 years of my career. When I first became an LO, I had such a hard time knowing where to get help. Then when I found and saw the cost, I went for the lower price option at first. It's humbling and even a little embarrassing to admit that now, because the cold hard truth is that I was clueless. I was unhappy working for someone else. I was closing the same amount of loans year after year, but I never even considered betting on myself, opening my own brokerage. I thought that was something my dad did or that my husband did. I was scared of putting myself out there. And it really wasn't until I started investing in myself, joining memberships, hiring coaches, being coachable, doing the things that were really uncomfortable in those programs and masterminds, that my business started to take off. And when I say take off, I closed the same amount of business and loans for 5 years in a row. I joined my first coaching program paying, I think, $2,000, $2,500 a month, and I increased my business by 30% the year I started the program, by another 50 loans. And then the next year, another 50 loans. We need support. We need mentors. We need accountability. We need a community. We need people walking the path with us who have already walked it. So yes, of course, you can white knuckle your way to success for a while, but if you haven't already experienced this, let me tell you, it's exhausting. And it's so much easier to give up when no one is encouraging you along the way or keeping you accountable to your big goals. I see a lot of loan officers that are looking into opening their own business, starting a team, and all they see is the first step. They think, I just need to get the license, the broker license, or I just need to hire that first team member and I will explode or it will work. And it doesn't work like that. If you don't have a roadmap or a mentor guiding you to point out the mistakes to avoid, you will hit so many roadblocks that will delay your success, waste your money, and cause you pain. And that's okay if that's the path you want to go down. But if you want to have faster success and less roadblocks, you need to get help and not try to do it on your own. Moving on to trap number 3, what I call the horror of working hard. So I cringe a little bit when I hear loan officers complain about deals they're losing because they're getting beat on rate or cost by local banks or other LOs who don't have these loan officers, they don't really have a mission or a vision of what they want to do, how they want to impact people, the families and lives that they're impacting, because the products and services are blah, nothing special. And then in the same breath, they complain that they can't find any clients. Well, hello, when you're a new loan officer, every client should be a project to put your soul into. It's such backwards thinking to go into mortgages and expect that you'll get your dream clients immediately, right? Starting a new business of any kind is not glamorous, like that perfectly curated social media world might have us believe. The truth is it takes hard work. And my favorite saying, I heard this one YouTuber say, sometimes you gotta kiss a few frogs before you find your Prince Charming. We've all been there. So if you're just getting started, stop being ultra selective about the type of clients you'll accept because it's too much work. Stop expecting dream clients to fall in your lap and honestly take any opportunity to gain experience and exposure. And in fact, I bet that you get to where you want faster than saying no to opportunities and waiting for your dream clients. In fact, one of my favorite stories is from my LOA who sent the wrong fee sheet to the jumbo loan client. She came back from a bank, joined our community, wanted to learn everything. So when she first worked for us, she was making $13 an hour and couldn't believe that there was a bonus that was a couple thousand. She made that bonus, then went on, built her own book of business throughout the years, and just recently joined what's called our transition team, where she is back on track to own her own mortgage brokerage by 2025. So as I say, you can't be picky. You have to start somewhere. And what better way to start than to practice than be perfect? All right, moving on to trap number 4, what I call the money misfire. So it's really important to set and know your worth and your value. But when you decide to start a business, you're going to have to be willing to give some things up to get something back. You can't open a business without either saving for a while or taking out a business loan. You can't expect to pay yourself more bips if you want to invest in hiring someone for a period of time. Now, when you invest in your business, it should turn around and pay you back later, but you will have times you need to invest in your business, and that usually happens with your wallet. Remember, you aren't just switching mortgage companies. You're building an asset that can and will pay you more than your commissions on loans if you build it right. Moving on to trap number 5, what I call the Daydream Delusions. Let's be honest. Are you really doing everything you can to build your business? Are you looking for clients everywhere? Are you telling everyone you know about your new mortgage company? Are you having meaningful conversations, asking your database for business? Are you recording videos? So much so that they're not even actively looking, but it's just making it a part of the dialogue that they see you. And I love this recent share from one of the people in our community. They are actively building out other products to add to their company before they even understand the products. Stop falling into these traps that I talked about and start planting seeds. And remember that it's not one right way to find clients. There's not one magical source that's where you get the best clients. They are everywhere, and making more money takes hard work and doing things that scare you and that take you out of your comfort zone. And this applies to loan officers who work somewhere and mortgage broker owners who are getting started in building their business. So I hope that this helped any of you out there who are looking to build their business and you're frustrated that things aren't moving in the direction that it could. Make sure that you keep watching these videos, that you start looking for the mentors you need, that you get involved in a community. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. And if you have questions on things that are going wrong in your business that I didn't cover, leave a comment. I will make sure to message you back. Otherwise, we will see you in the next video.